Peter Abinanti, better known as Pete the Killer, was a quiet but well-respected associate of the Lucchese crime family, operating out of New York. He wasn't flashy. He didn't crave attention. And that's exactly why people respected him and feared him. Pete didn't talk much, but when he did, people listened. In Goodfellas, 1990, Pete the Killer appears only for a moment, but it's enough to leave an impression. He's part of the crew that surrounded Jimmy Conway and Henry Hill, the kind of man who didn't need screen time to make his presence felt. In real life, Peter Abinanti was a known enforcer for the Lucchese family in the Bronx. He ran with notorious figures like DeSimone and Jimmy Burke, men who defined the violent, chaotic world of New York's underworld in the mid-20th century. By the early 1940s, Abinanti had become close friends with Paul Vario, a rising star in the Lucchese ranks. The two were eventually inducted as made men in the 1950s, formally inducted into the Mafia under their mentor, Joseph Schiavo. But here's the twist: the nickname Pete the Killer didn't come from murder. It came from fashion. From the sharp, killer suits he wore that made him stand out in a sea of mobsters. When Salvatore Curiali retired in 1960, Paul Vario took over the crew. And when Vario went to prison in 1974, Pete stepped up, serving as acting capo, running the day-to-day business alongside Vario's brother, Salvatore. It is rumored that it may have been Pete who was pulled the trigger on Tommy DeSimone, a still unsolved murder. He died on July 24, 1994, at the age of 82.